Hey, this is Bonjo, and this is another video in Croatia. This time I'm showing you how to cook a nice Croatian dish. We're gonna cook cabbage rolls and mashed potatoes. First off, I like to start with the mashed potatoes because boiling the potatoes take the longest time. So you cut them into cubes to avoid waterlogging and overcooking. And they cook very fast. And to dry them out, you need to pan dry them. So just put them on a pan, a warm pan, and you can pan dry them. And that's the first step. So let's get into it. Bam, bam. This is Bonjo Show. This is not your show.
This is Bonjo Show. This is not your show. I traded the 905 for G004. This is Bonjo Show.
So as our potatoes are drying here, like this, I'm gonna stick them on a pan and hot pan dry them. And I'm gonna grab some milk. This is milk in Croatia. Svježe mlijeko, 3.2%, and some butter. And also some pink Himalayan salt. We're gonna mix it up in a nice little pan, a saucepan, and we're gonna heat it up, and then we're gonna introduce it to the dried up potatoes, and we're gonna add some of our own little spices in it. So as you're about to see, I got my butter, and I got my garlic, and my pink Himalayan salt, and I'm about to throw some milk on it. And what you're gonna wanna do is not let the milk come to a boil. Try to avoid this if you can. It would be better for your mashed potatoes. So I chopped some garlic in here, some garlic cloves. And see how it is? Try not to. So now, as you see that, I turn off the heat because the burner will slowly let it boil. We'll slowly warm it up. Slowly warm it up. Yeah, and I'll get back to you in a second. Now that we have all our potatoes in a pot, you can mash them up. And then keep mashing and mashing, and I'm gonna add the liquids in to the pot. Now let's get it. And this is what the finished product of your mashed potatoes will look like. I didn't make it camera ready, but here it is. And that's a well mashed. I like it a little bit chunky so you can feel the texture. I love the texture. And there's the mashed potatoes. I left the skin on for a little more texture, and put a secret ingredient for it. So you only taste it if you come down to Croatia and try my food. So now that first step of your dinner is ready, which would be the mashed potatoes. The first step of making the garlic, the stuffed peppers, is cutting up an onion, some garlic, half boiling a cup of rice into 1 cup of water. When the water dissolves, that should be enough time, because you don't want it too ready. You need it to soak up some of the juice and the oils inside of the pot. So you cut that up, you fry the onions and the peppers, and then you mix the rice. After the rice is like half cooked, you mix it in with the fried onions and garlic, and you put salt and pepper or whatever ingredients that you feel that is necessary to put in with the meat. And then you continue to stuff. You hollow out these green peppers. You gotta use these ones are the best. You hollow them out, and then you stuff them with the raw meat and the rice and the garlic and onions. And then you pour this pumanaro, it's I guess it's Italian tomato sauce. You pour it in the bowl, and then you add more salt and pepper, and then you wait for it to cook, and it will cook on a low heat, and it'll be perfect. Yeah, and it takes about maybe 1 hour and a half to cook it properly. So yeah, that's it. Now let's wait, and I'll show you little clips of me mixing it up and cutting the shit out of it. It's a perfect little Saturday. We got football playing on the tube, and we got a nice home-cooked meal coming. This is Bonjo, you know what it is. We always have fun out here in Croatia. Come join me. Don't hate. Don't discriminate. Come on, get it. And we got Kraken always keeping 6 and watching what I'm doing. He's always up to some tricks. Let's cut some nice onions up. Put them into the pan, like so. There's one whole onion cut up. Now it's the tricky part. Now it's the... There's this bitch up. Tear that bitch up. Let's see this. And this is a traditional Croatian dish. You can find this almost everywhere in Croatia. And this is the proper way to do it. Well, the way I like it. And you can use ground chicken, ground turkey, ground beef, ground bison, ground elk, and it all tastes wondrous. If I could find some elk, I'd try elk, but I usually like chicken because chicken's amazing. Ground chicken's better. Holy fuck, I hate. And remind you, I'm not a chef, so I'm just doing this. It's for all you people that be like, yeah, you cut shit wrong. Motherfucker, probably I am. But when the finished product happens, motherfucker, I'm on one, boy. Damn, Daniel. Where you going in them white vans, Daniel? Yeah, and recently, there was a lightning storm here in Trogir behind Carmelango Fortress, and the lightning hit the old mountains, and we haven't had rain in a while, so it went and lit the shit up. But the fire department, again, the heroes of Trogir, they came to the rescue and got that shit under control and kept the people safe. 0 fatalities. Hero shit. And here I am just cooking. I'm gonna use a couple cloves of garlic. I'm a garlic guy. This will be the last. I'll use about a half of garlic. I don't know how many cloves there are. Oh. Yes, Everton just scored against Cardiff. Look at this. Reparation. Bitch don't know me, I'm a masturbation king, man. Fish hit you with the liver, damn. Freestyling to cutting onions and garlic, man. Woo. Light it up. And I'm cooking for me and my Argentine girlfriend. Her name is Mickey, and she will be over. She's just working at the hostel because she has a job at Hostel Marina in Trogir. We got a couple loud Croatian neighbors hollering and banging their heads. Who knows what they're saying? It's beautiful. And this is the last piece of garlic. Do 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 do. Yeah, and yeah. So for a living, I just got my Croatian ID the other day. Actually, my osobna karta, they call it osobna karta, and it allows me to stay in Croatia for a year. But by that year, I won't have to wait that whole year because I'll have my full-on Croatian citizenship by then, hopefully. Because all the house and everything will be under my name, and all the paperwork will go through. So, but right now, it's pretty good. It was a pretty big deal to me recently. And yeah, I'm happy that it happened. Yay, now I can say I'm Croatian. Now I can get some deals and everything. So, in the meantime, let me fry up these onions and garlic and some oil and some garlic and pepper, and I'll get back to you. So far, okay, now this is step, I forgot to mention this step. So we're gonna hollow out the yellow peppers, because and once we hollow them out, I'll show you what one looks like. Then you can stuff them, right? Yeah, so basically, this is what they look like hollowed out, and then I just put the finished ones into here and keep on trucking. And I feel like an old Bubba just cooking on a Thanksgiving night or Christmas Day for the family. Thank you for the food we eat. And there's another. See how easy it is? Simple. Anticipation, girl. I didn't mean to set you up. Yeah, man. So life in Croatia by myself, it's kind of stressful. Right now I'm looking for a job, and I'm also looking for a job for my girlfriend so she can stay, because she's from Argentina, and all she needs is really just a job. If she gets a job, then she can stay here longer. If not, she has to leave at the end of September. And I got some news for you guys. I got some Zagreb videos coming up. I'll be in Zagreb October 2nd, and yeah, it's a big deal. There'll be some good vlogs coming out of there, and so hopefully you guys watch, share this, subscribe and everything, and tell everybody you know about my videos, man. I'm a funny dude with some nice dreams. Got these ice creams. Woo! Maybe let's do this. So basically 4 peppers can fit in this, and then these other 3 I'm gonna make them separately. So now that I got my onions, hold on. See, I got my onions, my garlic, my salt, my pepper, and a little bit of oil, olive oil, in a pan. And then I got this, it's rice, and I'm gonna bring that to a half cook. So el dente rice sorone. And then once you mix that in with the raw beef, it should brown up the beef in the middle when you put the hot ingredients in and mix it up. And then all the oils from the beef will leak into the tomato paste, and it'll taste wonderful. And then the excess sauce from all the stuffed peppers, you'll have a nice little topping for your mashed potatoes, and it'll taste magnificente. And I'm excited to cook for you guys, and thank you. And I just wanted to say this is Mickey's first. She's from Argentina, so she never had She never had this kind of food, so this will be her. It'll be a reaction video kind of on how her first time is eating a traditional Croatian food, because here on the Dalmatian coast they have a lot of Italian, it's geared towards more Italian and tourism, like what people will like most. And a lot of people don't keep to their Croatian roots, and it's sad because they're just gearing for a quick buck and a quick sale. So this will be a reaction video on how she likes it. And this is a beautiful dish, and hopefully I did a good job, because this is also my first time making stuffed peppers, paprika as they say here. And the mashed potatoes were also my first time, but here we go, like Fabrizio Romano says, here we go. So now you got your 0.45 kilograms of beef, which is approximately a pound of beef. Throw it in. Get rid of the evidence. Hide the beef body bag. Put another pound in. And you got your pink Himalayan salt. And now you got your black pouvoir, garden fresh pouvoir. Maybe put some more. And now you got that's your garlic, onions, and rice. Now just mix it up. And this is what it looks like all together. And always have clean hands. And I got cats all around here. That's what I would do. Ooh, baby. Mix it up. Mixing up the medicine. Got the cocaine in a federation. Mixing up the medicine like it's cocaine in a federation. Wrapping, cooking in Croatia. Goddamn. Oh my goddamn. I'm cooking and I'm cleaning, baby. Now what I'd like to do is toss a few little pinches of pouvoir in there. That's French red pepper, or as we say in Croatia, a biber. Justin Bieber. Put the Justin Bieber. A little bit more salt. Seems crazy, but baby, I love it when you call me baby. And then now all that's left to do is to stuff the peppers with this beautiful meat. Now you see, we grab this, the hollowed out peppers, and jam the Benny Boom Booms up with some raw. We don't darken it, boy. We let it cook in the sauce. We let it sauce boil, baby, as they say. Let that shit sauce boil, baby. And you fill it up to the rim. Like this. Stuff that baby. Like that. There's one. And always wash your hands, man. Be a good person. Don't put dirty stuff in your food, man. Clean, you know? Don't be like the Chinese, because that's how the coronavirus started and shit. Two. And you get how it's done. So maybe I'll give the camera a break and stuff the rest of these, and come back when it's time to cook them in the pot. Let me see what you got. Cook them in a pot. Okay, boss? There it is. Now we grab our pumanero and we throw it in. See? We'll grab another one. And we also pour it in. And then you put it on the grill, like so. We add some more garlic salt in. And I'm gonna dust it off with some Weber spicy Cajun. Now you can't get this in Canada. I mean in Croatia. You can only get it in Canada and maybe USA. So let's try it. We call it the spice nuggets. And you turn this on. You cover it. Actually, we'll go like this. You cover it. And you cook it at a low heat, and then we'll come back in 1.5 hours, and you periodically take it for a stir. Keep the garbage on the sack, boy, and that's how we do it. So let's get back, and we'll wait for it to heat up, and we'll get back to you, and then we'll have a nice reaction video of when she comes here, Mickey, and we'll see how it is. Thank you. Get the fuck out of here. And another cat, look at it. These damn street cats always jumping on my table and shit. And this is the finished product of my mashed potatoes and stuffed paprika. Or stuffed peppers, as we say. With a nice little breaking bread bun. Breaking bad. No. And a nice arabasca. Let's dig in. I'll tell you what, this tastes like a wet dream, but you get to be awake for it. Mmm. Just shockingly, embarrassingly beautiful. Can't believe I pulled it off. Mmm. That's a good meatball. That's a good meatball. Mmm. Mmm. An orgasm on a cold night. Mm. Mm. This is it. This is when she tries my stuffed peppers. Dana, like this.
Oh, honey.
What? What?
Mm.
What do you think?
It looks good.
It looks good. Wait until we try it. It might be a little hot.
It must be, yes. What's the name of this?
Stuffed peppers and mashed potatoes.
With meat.
Yeah, with beef, rice, onions, garlic.
Yes, it's hot.
How about let's try the peppers.
This?
Yeah. The mashed potatoes are plain. Uh-oh. Have you ever ate this before?
Never.
Never? They don't have this in Argentina.
No. Meat with what? What is this?
Pepper?
White
That's rice.
rice. Okay.
That's a good or bad? Bad? Not yet.
Let me try again.
Dun dun dun. It's my first time, babe. Be nice.
Oh,
What? What? What does it taste
I like it.
It
It's very
tastes
good.
good?
Yes.
What?
This is spicy.
It's spicy. There's no spice in it, baby.